Hello, I wanted to let you know what our plans are for our Christmas service this year. Normally, of course, we'd have Woodsley coming in, we'd have our candlelit carol service, and we can't really do any of those things this year. So the plan is to have an online event on Sunday, the 20th of December at 4:30. And to do that, we're trying to draw in various elements that we will bring together, one of which is some carol singing for us as a church. And this is where I need your help. I'm going to ask you to record yourself singing on your own at home, and what I'll then do is bring everybody together and edit them all together into a kind of virtual choir. So we will be singing together, but we'll kind of need to edit it all up. It's a difficult thing to do in these days, but that's where we are. I'm going to ask you to record 4 things. The first is really simple, just to say Merry Christmas. Really, really nice. The second is to read the words to Silent Night, and we'll read that like a poem. The third thing I'm going to ask you to do is sing Hark the Herald. And the fourth thing is I'm going to ask you to sing Hark the Herald again, and I'll explain why in a little while. Singing, of course, on your own at home, you will feel hugely self-conscious and awkward, and it'll feel weird, and it won't even sound particularly good for any of us, because it just can't, and it won't. I want to let you know, I want to reassure you, I want you to look your best, and I will make you look your best, and I won't embarrass anybody at all. It's bound to sound a bit weak, and you might put something together and you think, well, that sounds a bit rubbish. I promise you it won't, and as we bring them together, it will sound much, much stronger when all our voices are joined together. I won't embarrass you, I promise. The rest of the video from here on then is I'm going to give instruction and help on how to do it, basically, how to set yourself up, and how it's going to work. So if you're not ready to give that a go, you can just pause the video right now and then come back at a later date. But from here on, here's the instruction. This is what we're going to do. First thing to do is print off the lyrics. It's obviously really important that we're singing from the same hymn sheet, but with carols in particular, the words do drift actually from hymn book to hymn book, and just here and there the words will be a bit different. So print off the words that we've got there for you. Stand somewhere with a fairly plain, darker background usually works better, with as few distractions behind you as possible. This isn't a particularly good environment behind me. There's way too many distractions. So something that's more plain, really, darker and plain behind you. Make sure that you yourself are well lit, because we want to see you. So the perfect place is kind of with a window in front of you, rather not so much to the side, but a window in front of you with a plain background would be ideal. That's not going to work for everybody, but do the best you can, and that's as much as we can do, isn't it? Dress nice. This is going to be our video that we're going to show to everybody. It's going to be our service, and we'll be inviting people from the neighbourhood to watch this and take part in our carol service effectively. So wear a Christmas hat, wear a Christmas jumper, shiny things, whatever you would like to wear. In terms of how you'd film yourself, you don't want to be too far or too close. So think of the Mona Lisa, that kind of image of head and shoulders and upper torso, that kind of scale of image would be about right. That would be good. If you can, get somebody else to video you, so you're not trying to work out how to hold your phone. If you can't do that, then prop your phone up on something. And otherwise, if you can't do any of that, just hold it, and it will be fine. And it's portrait rather than landscape. Yeah, so Mona Lisa is what we're thinking, and will all be works of art. Things not to do. Don't have a horrendously cluttered background. That would just be too distracting. Don't have the camera too close. Don't have the camera too far away. We won't be able to see you. You're welcome to record yourself outside. The light would be great. But be careful of wind. We don't want it to have the sound of wind coming over. When you're singing and looking at words on the sheet, don't have the sheet in front of your face. That would be no good. That's not the idea at all. And don't stand with your back to a window. We'll just see your silhouette, and that would be no helpful either. So that's not so good. So in terms of setup, those kind of things would be quite helpful. And you'd be videoing on your mobile phone. Silent Night. It's just a reading, and that's all you're going to do. Just read the words to Silent Night, and read each line nice and slow. Take it easy, very measured pace. Imagine the pace of the music. It's really slow and gentle, and so we want to read like that. And give a good long pause between each line. Because what I'll be doing is I'll take a line from you and a line from somebody else and a line from somebody else, and we'll edit them up one after the other, and we'll work through that way. So we need pauses between the lines as well. You don't have to hide your lyric sheet, but certainly don't want to hide behind it. But it's good to lower the sheet, perhaps out of camera shot if you can, between lines. So you could literally look at a line and then come back up and read it like that. That would be fine. The second one is easy as well. Just video yourself saying Merry Christmas. You don't have to use your hands. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you could say it 3 times, that would be great. And we'll use one of those in some way. The sort of third thing, I said, Hark the Herald, singing it twice. This one is a little bit trickier. The aim is to have a video of you singing Hark the Herald. It's as simple as that. That's what we're trying to get out of that. And as we have everybody else in the church, we'll pull all of those together and it'll be super. What we really need is just your voice, not a backing track or anything like that. It's just your voice. So we bring only the voices together, and then we can have a backing piano or guitar or whatever it is behind all the voices. So it's really important we only have your voice recorded. That's the key thing. And obviously that means that we do need to be singing all the same words at the same pace in the same key, which is a little bit tricky to work out. So there's a pre-recorded version of this for you to listen to. Okay, that'll help you get the pace of it the same and the key the same. And if by chance, there are 2 ways to do this. So let's go the first way first. If you've got 2 phones, okay, 2 phones and a set of headphones, then this is one way to do it, and we'll come to another way to do it. So this is 2 phones and a set of headphones. This is the best way to do it, is like this, okay? What you're going to do is you connect your headphones to one phone, and you're going to play the music on that phone, okay? And so you have your headphones in, you got your music, and that's going to play, and you've got your words ready, and then you'll start videoing yourself on the other phone. Don't worry about timing and things, because I'll edit dead space out and all that, so you can set it recording, put it up, and don't worry about having to remove bits of the video and things like that. So that'll be great. So then you're going to start videoing yourself, then you start the music, and it comes along and you sing along to the music, and all that's going on in that room is your voice. Yeah, the only person who can hear the music is you in your earphones. So what's being videoed is just you singing with your earphones in, and that's great. And you can leave it at that if you want, or what you could do is you can actually take your headphones out, unplug it from the phone, and then press play again and sing the whole thing through the second time. I said to sing it a second time. You could sing it a second time listening to that music without your headphones. The advantage of that then is that I can take the voice from the first one and the video from the second, put the 2 together, and we've got you singing without headphones. But if you're not bothered about wearing headphones, then just leave them in and the first one will be fine. Okay, so that's the first way to do it. You need 2 phones and headphones so that it's only your voice that comes. Listen to the music, sing the first line out loud would be really helpful, and then stop the music and then sing all the way through, again with no backing music, just sing all the way through. And if you sing a little bit too fast, or if you go a little bit out of key, it doesn't really matter. I can edit that around actually. I can speed it up or slow it down, it'll be fine. It's better if we do it the other way, but it doesn't really matter. We can do it this way with just you singing. And video yourself singing the whole carol through, and that'd be absolutely brilliant. Whatever happens, if you make a mistake, it's really not a problem. Just don't worry about it at all. You can sing it again. You can just carry on singing. If you make a mistake in one bit, well, that's okay. I'll edit somebody else into that bit, and I won't make you look a fool. Okay, I'm not going to. We want us to look our best, don't we, as a whole church, and really be celebrating and enjoying what we're doing. So I promise you, even if you make mistakes, it really won't matter, and I'll just edit them out and throw them away. So that's all going to be good. When you're done, you'll have a number of video files on your phone. There's quite a number of ways you can send them to me. You just click share somewhere on your phone, and you can send them to me on WhatsApp or by email or by Messenger. There are actually quite a lot of ways that you can send them to me. And if you're really not sure, if you might have a video file on your phone, you've no idea how to get it to me, just drop me a message or call me or something. We can work it out with it. If your phone is good enough to do the videoing, it'll certainly be able to send the stuff through to us. And in all of that, smile and enjoy it. It'll feel a bit weird and a little bit stressful, I'm sure, and you'll think, oh, that's rubbish, and send it off anyway. I promise you, when they come together, it'll be great. It'll be absolutely brilliant. And enjoy it, absolutely enjoy it, and look forward to the final result. That would be absolutely great. Okay, thank you very much.